Top of the day to you, great Biafran. Before we start the program for today, those of you asking for Commander Gentle, this is Commander Gentle here. Let's listen a bit, then we'll go into what we have for today.
Police officer from which state?
From Anambra State.
From Anambra State. Which division in Anambra?
Area Command Onitsha.
Area Command Onitsha. There you serve.
Yes.
Where did they transfer you to before you come down to Anambra?
I was in Edo State.
You was in Edo State?
Yes.
Now you have entered Biafra land. A police officer, now we have caught you. Have you seen? I just want the world to understand this. It's very simple. We are not to destroy lives. All those allegations, all those people moving around with our names, more especially Gentle, collecting money from people, telling people that is Gentle is inside the bush.
So like we told you before, that Gentle is strong, hale and hearty. Those corrupt DOS members who always come out to say Gentle has been bad, Gentle has been this and that, you see, they are always looking for one propaganda or the other, instead of looking for ways to liberate Biafra. All they are doing is to look for ways to destroy your spirit, destroy that spirit you have that you want to use to achieve Biafra. They want to destroy it. These are people who claim that they are fighting for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra, but they will at every opportunity they want to douse your spirit. They want to kill that your spirit that you are fighting for Biafra with. Do not listen to them. If you continue to pay attention to them, it concerns you. You want to live in denials and lies. So let us listen to Mazi Okuchukwu Kanu before we now begin the main program.
Everything I told you came to pass. Only one is remaining, and that is Biafra. And I assure you that Biafra will come. That Biafra will come. That Biafra will come. You are the finest of the finest. I am very, very proud of who I am. I consider myself very lucky to have been born a Biafran. And that is why I'm very, very proud of Biafra. That is why I will die a Biafran. And that is why this Biafran flag will raise up. And that is why we'll get our independence and we'll be free.
So our discussion today will be centered on sabotage and saboteurs. You have heard what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. He is a proud Biafran and he is happy he is born a Biafran, and in his next life he is going to be also a Biafran. And you continue to ask yourself, why are some of our people sabotaging the efforts of the general people of Biafra? Recall that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, during his last broadcast, said that there are enemies both within and without, both internal and external, that are fighting our freedom. But no matter what they do, they will never succeed. This is a man with a true Biafran blood, not a mixed blood. And if you notice anybody who has a true Biafran blood that is not mixed by all these Fulani people, you would notice how strongly they are attached to the Biafran cause and how they remain firm and resolute without compromising. These are the true Biafrans with the Biafran spirit. I want to also let you know something today that you may not, notice from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want every man on ground, all the men on ground, everybody who is standing in representing the Biafran cause to listen up today and to know that your leader, Mazi Okuchukwu Kanu Nnamdi Kanu, stands firmly for Biafra till death. Till death. Why do I say this? Immediately, Tinubu was sworn in. There is something Ejimako said. Ejimako, after visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came out and he made a statement that they have visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reiterated that the liberation of Biafra and the restoration of Biafra is non-negotiable. And when someone says something is non-negotiable, it means that you cannot negotiate that thing. What this is telling us is that Buhari was negotiating Biafra with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, trying to tell him to drop Biafra and he will be released, negotiating Biafra for his release, and he rejected vehemently. And today he is pointing it clear, immediately Tinubu got into office, that Biafra is non-negotiable. So whatever you are doing, you must release me under due process. If you think that I am going to trade Biafra for my release, it is not possible. And that is why he said Biafra is non-negotiable. So when you have somebody in dungeon, somebody in the DSS facility suffering and still stands by Biafra, why do you, who is a free man, why would you, who is free, walking freely, why would you want to sabotage your people? When the person who is representing you, who is standing as the figure of a leader, still stands by the ideologies and principles of the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. Why would you see your leader stand tall and firm, both in adversity and in all, the persecutions that he's getting? He still stands for Biafra. Why would you want to sabotage your brothers? This is evil, and it is disgusting to even listen to or heard. We encourage and want to advise anybody who is thinking about that to desist from it, disabuse your minds of this rubbish immediately, and focus on the Biafran cause. Now what you're seeing on your screen is a message from the defense headquarters of the Biafra Liberation Forces, the General Liberation Forces, both the Biafra Resistance Fighters, the Liberation Army, the Navy, what have you, the Air Force. This is coming from the General Commander in Biafra land. And he is saying that the land of Biafra is the land of spirit. Your sabotage cannot even last 2 weeks, and the land will vomit you. Be careful. Ask the Nigerian military to return to Osumo. This is a sign that they have not come back to Osumo again. We are going to listen to Commander Holyghost just immediately after now. They have not returned to Osumo because they are afraid their ally has been captured. All their allies have been captured. So they are afraid to come because they know that they cannot achieve anything any longer. The eyes they have in the camps are all gone. So they are now afraid to come to challenge the men because they do not have anybody again to give them information, to feed them on what is happening in the camp. So you see that their strength all this while has been that they have somebody in the camp who is telling them, look at things, look at how things are. And even with the person, they couldn't even cross the camp. Even with the person, they couldn't even cross the camp. And I strongly believe that these people's sabotage led to the death of some of our men who we told you about few days ago. It is because of this sabotage. How would you be sabotaging your own brothers in a freedom fight like this? This is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. Let us listen to Commander Holyghost.
You know, as I promised you in the morning that I will be back in the evening to give you updates. I'm here to do so. Today, there was no battle today. No battle today. As I told you, that I'm tired. That I'm tired. I've told you that I'm tired because of changing. I'm tired because of changing. I'm tired because of, you know, their eyes have been blind. Their informants have been captured. And because their informants have been captured, they are weak. They could not proceed any longer. I'm here this evening to tell you that you will keep losing. As long as this war concerns you, will keep losing. You will keep losing because you can never win and you will never able to win. To you, you might be thinking it's a joke. We are playing as usual. Just the same way go on say, Arimin, he knows he couldn't have spent much money for war. He could have used the money to bribe Igbo man. You try Nnamdi Kanu with a lot of money. Will you be able to convince him? Things you don't know is bigger than you. The criminal among us keep deceiving you. Those who were born as a criminal, who die as a criminal, they keep deceiving you. Give me money, I will do this, I will convince them, I will defeat them, and you keep fooling yourself. Biafra is indefeatable. The money you give to the informant among us, is that money not wasted? The war you did not win. Tunumbu, the money you gave hope to ensure that he stopped this struggle, is he able to fulfill that part? No. But the money is gone. He have used the money he could have used to better your life, to buy weapon. All in the name of to come to the land of Biafra and kill the children of Biafra. Now that money have been wasted. You people think we are here to joke. Give us Biafra. You say no. Conduct referendum. You say no. Let's see how the end will be. For the fact that our fathers agreed to try you one more time and see if Nigeria will be better, does not mean that we can follow the same way of our father. The mistake that kills our father can never kill us. And we have learned from the mistake our father makes. And that is why we say that we can never make the same mistake. So therefore, We have decided never to make the same mistake that killed our father. So when we tell you that we determine to be a free man, we mean every single word that we said. You know, a lot of people for this struggle. Do you know so many people for the name of Biafra? Are you aware that even unborn children die for that name Biafra? How will you survive if you go and collect money in the name of selling this struggle? How will you survive? I'm just asking a question. How are you going to survive? And that is why go and ask Chinaza Amoro, are you having peace for selling your master? Go and ask Barrister Ejiofor, do you see peace? Do you have peace?
So that is Commander Holyghost. We want to indulge our people. Please forget about sabotage. You see this Biafra, we will get it. Just remain steadfast, remain strong, and remain focused on the goal. We are already there. We are already there. So thank you once more for listening. If you have not subscribed to this wonderful channel, kindly click on the red subscribe button and like, and very much importantly, share this program so that it gets to everyone that needs to hear the truth. This platform is for the truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you once more. Biafra first.